Shalom, shalom, Israel. I want to start by giving all glory and honor and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I know Brother Al-Muwan for down in Tampa Bay, Florida, for the camp of prophets in Babylon. Come on, another quick hit through the spirit and prayer by YAHAWASHI. Lord willing to edify and feed the sheep. Double honors to the elders and apostles, GREATMILLSTONE, who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work. And truth and sincerity to the scattered abroad. And today's call is going to go into a quick hit, going into pretty much RAWCHAA. Chapter 2, verse 1 down to verse 11. All right. It's been a minute since I went into it, so, Lord willing, this is edifying to you, Akim and Aquawathim that's listening. We're going to get right into it. All right. Because this topic just goes into some exhortation. All right. Something to meditate on through the Spirit, as well as we see these things increase. Okay. All right, so this is Ecclesiasticus, known as RAWCHAA, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, YAHAWASHI, prepare thy soul for temptation." All right, that's right. So when we come to this truth, man, we have to prepare our soul for temptation, man. When we started to bear our cross for YAHAWASHI, all right, we have to prepare our soul for the things that were of this world, man. Or that enticement to what? Do sin, man. The things that this flesh wants to do. All right, because, hey, man, we're in the valley of shadow of death, which is America, and there's nothing but complete darkness, all right, and nothing but an enticement of sin, all right, through these temptations that's of this flesh, of this world. All right, read it on, verse 2. It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." So we're going to come into a period of time where, we have to endure the things that we're going through, all right, and have to fight, because at the end of the day, scriptures talk about he that endures to the end, the same shall be saved. And that's ultimately what we want. We want to be saved through our Lord, man, YAHAWASHI, all right, which his name, YAHAWASHI, means he deliverer, man. All right, so we're waiting on that deliverance. Lord willing, YAHAWASHI, about this out, we be able to elect and we gain salvation throughout our works. But as you read on, it says, "And make not haste in the time of trouble." Right, so you don't want to be moving in when things get troubled, and stuff start, getting bad. You don't want to be moving off in the flesh. All right, now, when you think about it, in reality, the flesh going to have its little, sudden, jitters, for the lack of better words, but the spirit is going to keep you intact. And the goal is to move in the spirit, So when it comes to these things, these devils coming kicking your door early in the morning, we don't want to be trying to save your life, man. Let's talk about that. You're right. You want to just follow the spirit. All right. Say, he that shall seek to save his life shall lose his life. All right. Roughly paraphrasing. So you don't want to move off the flesh. You want to move in the spirit. You want to trust in the Lord. Verse 3 says, "Cleave unto him, YAHAWASHI." It says, "And depart." It says, "And depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." So that's a part of it, forming that what? Enduring, man. Okay, just holding on tight, trusting in the Lord, man, unto death. As Sirach chapter 4, verse 28, I believe so. But that is the thing that we do. We have to trust in the Lord, cleave unto him. And I was really cleaving unto the Lord, man, trying to keep those laws, statutes, commandments to our best of our ability, offending less, just doing what we can until this bitch blow over, man. All right. But read on, it says, verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. Right? So you're going to get to a point where you're going to have a low moment. All right? You're going to be low in certain areas. Look at the condition that we're in today. This is considered this is considered you pretty much being in a low state, man. But it says take it cheerfully. You know why? Because ultimately this is only for a certain period of time, man. You know, it's temporary. All right, it's temporarily, and it's going to be ultimately done away with as we see prophecy be more, flourishing, man. All right, it's popping like popcorn. But hey, this is what is going to help us by taking it cheerfully when we're low, when we still dealing with certain parts of suffering, you know. But reading on verse 5, it says, "For gold," so it explains it right here. "For gold is tried in the fire." We are likening it to that gold that's being tried. You know, like you think about a gold rush. All right, and people who dig in the gold and they find gold, they have to go through a certain purification. All right, and that purification is what? Fire. They put it into a furnace. All right, and it has to melt down. All right, and it has to come to a certain point where all the impurities that was in it, all that gunk and all that stuff that wasn't right, it had to be burnt off, you know? And that's that purification we're going through. You know, we're being cleansed from our impurities that's not right, being trimmed from those things, and it don't feel good, but that fire, as it crank up, the more we're being purified, the more that we're getting better, the more, you know, Lord willing, YAHAWASHI, we're being made acceptable to YAHAWASHI. You see? But we're looking into that gold. It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity." And that's what we were fighting to be acceptable. Okay? And it's a process. And you have to go through adversity. Adversity is either going to make you or break you. As the elder apostle Rumbler did it one of his classes a while back, man. It really stuck with me. But reading on, it says, verse 6, "Believe in him, which is the ultimate goal in everything that we do." All right, to believe in YAHAWASHI, and he will help thee. Right, and that take a form of trusting in the Lord, man. All right, order thy way, all right, and trust in him. All right, and the scripture speaks for itself. Verse 7, it says, "Ye that fear the Lord YAHAWASHI, wait for his mercy." And that's ultimately what we're doing, waiting for the Lord's mercy. Because this place is full of hell, man. It's full of just wickedness and, you know, and we in this flesh, man. This prison is of darkness, man. All right, you chained to these things, man. All right, they're this damn flesh. And the only way they're going to get out of here, all right, is through our Lord. So we got to wait for his mercy when it comes to things that we might make mistakes on or even be in trouble in. Shoot, you know, we all been there. All right, we all deal with it. But that's the point of what? Waiting for his mercy. It says, "And go not aside, lest ye fall." It says, verse 8, it says, "Ye that fear the Lord YAHAWASHI, believe him, and your reward shall not fail." Right. So these things that's in the scriptures, man. You know, the Lord does not lie, man. Okay? When the Lord says something, it's going to happen. The Lord said his word does not go void. All right? So that means it's going to happen one way or another. However the Lord set it up, it's going to happen according to his will. You see? And those certain men that the Lord has handpicked, chosen, are going to receive the things that were spoken in the scriptures, man. All right, that comfort us to this day. And that reward is not going to fail. And we fighting for that desirement every day. You see? We fighting for it. Your spirit fighting for it. Your brother's fighting for it. We all fighting for it. All right, because we want to get the hell up out of here and just have a peace of mind. All right, the reward is the receiving those things that's been comforting us this whole time, and that takes faith. You know. Reading on, verse 9, it says, "Ye that fear the Lord YAHAWASHI, hope for good." Now that right there, you know, just letting it sink. and to sink in, hope for good. You know, hoping for good in everything, man. You know, you might feel like you're going, you know, freaking crazy. Sometimes you might feel like you're even dying. You know, that's a condition in the war that we fighting in the flesh. You know, sometimes you might have, you know, situations where you falling to certain things bad, and you really trying to, you know, acknowledge it and get it right. You know, you might have certain situations where you're dealing with, trying to achieve a certain goal, but you're dealing with you're dealing with this flesh. You're dealing with certain demons in your mind. All right, you're trying to put wicked thoughts in your mind, or just trying to hinder you in certain areas that you might be weak in. You got demons that try to nick and pick, all right, you for what parts you're weak in, all right, and try to beat you up in those areas. But well, this is all part of it. You know, that fight. Yeah, ultimately, what we do is we hope for good. You know, to get through it, man. Because those things of that feeling, it doesn't feel nice, man. It never feels nice. But we trust in the Lord, and we know that the Lord chastises the ones He loves. Also, we know that, you know, in His truth, we're gonna have to deal with these type of demons, these type of afflictions, and even greater worse of these things, greater and worse of these things. All right. It says, reading that again, verse 9, ye that fear the Lord, YAHAWASHI, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. And that's as much as we can do. You know, hope for joy and mercy. Okay? Because, hey, man, this place is, it gotta go, man. Okay? And if you let it, this place could just beat your head in with all the stupidity, the wickedness, the abominations, the whole line, man. Adulteries, it could just beat your head in, all right, until you just start snapping. All right, but hey, the Lord keeps us in the spirit to not do those things and just to hold tight. Verse 10, it says, look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord YAHAWASHI and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right. So if you think about our forefathers, you know, the Lord always came through for them, man. All right. Lord kept them strong. Lord kept them, it's whatever they asked for, they got, man. You know, hey, think about Daniel in the lion's den. Okay, Daniel got thrown in the lion's den for what? Not serving that damn Baal. You know, he ain't served that shit, man. He said, man, that shit not even alive, man. My power is, YAHAWASHI. You know, and I'm not going to serve that. And because of that, they ain't like that, you know. What they did, they threw him in the lion's den, man. All right. And being so, the Lord came through. Because at the end of the day, he feared what? YAHAWASHI, man. He feared YAHAWASHI and not what the hell that wicked-ass king was trying to present, okay, and try to get Daniel to serve. He held strong in the fear of YAHAWASHI and all those things like unto it. And what? He sent Habakkuk with food and fed Daniel. And not only that, he kept those lions that was hungry as hell, all right, off of Daniel, man. All right? The Lord kept those lions' mouths shut. All right? They left them alone. And that's the power we serve, YAHAWASHI. And if we keep strong within us to keep doing what we need to do, the Lord is going to do the same for us. You know, that's our faith. That's what we believe in. All right. Reading on. Verse 11. It says, for the Lord YAHAWASHI is full of compassion. And here it is. And we will close it out with this. Because it's the main point. It says, for the Lord YAHAWASHI is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction. So these things, this is it's the Lord, man. It's the power we serve. YAHAWASHI. The Lord is Salakia. Let's go by. The Lord, forgive us sins, man. Okay? The Lord loves us, man. He has compassion upon us and mercy. Even though, the Lord is long-suffering, it's still what? He says, very pitiful. Lord, the Lord, chastise us, but he still, he'll cater us too, man. Lord, take care of us, man. He said he's safe in time of affliction. So, hey, man, I say, that's our Father, man. Our big bro, they watch over us, keep us, they keep us where we need to be, and we give all the honor and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH, for the Lord keeping us intact, because, hey, we could have been niggas in the world, man, and not having a damn thing and been, messed up, not knowing our power, just being a complete bastard. But we know YAHAWASHI, all right? And for that, we're not considered a bastard. The ones the ones that's doing this work, that's enduring, we'll consider what the Lord's son. You see? So with that, Lord willing, this is some exhortation to you, Akim. Okay, even you, Aquathium, that's listening, your sisters that's listening. All right, through the Spirit, man. All right, because we come into a time where, all hands are being put on deck. All right, to push, man, because we're seeing this more and more and more things increase. So we're doing what we do to keep the Spirit rolling, man. And the Spirit's going to keep rolling. All right. But with that, we'll give all glory and honor praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once again, and double honor to the Apostle GREATMILLSTONE who teach you well. Till next time we say, Shalom.